Sunday. It's a work day for me. I'm going to be catching up on a lot of homework today. Anything I didn't really get a chance to do over the weekend. It's going to be a pretty boring day.
Since today's a work day, I'm probably going to do a little bit talking about what I do to be productive today.
This is the desk where I do all of my work. Well, almost all of it. Sometimes I move around, but for the most part, this is where I do all of my work. I've got it set up a very specific way so that I can be as productive as possible. I've got my laptop right here, which is like the main computing device and everything. I've got it hooked up to the big TV, which works as a second larger monitor so that I can have two things open at once so I don't have to have it all on just one tiny screen. After that, I have this pull-out drawer where I have a keyboard that connects to the laptop and to the TV so that I can type without having to use the laptop's keyboard. After that, I have a lot of desk space right here. This is for when I have to do actual like paperwork, that kind of stuff. It gives me a lot of room. All of this stuff is hooked up to the big speakers so that if I ever want to like listen to something to help keep me not distracted, I can do that. I've also got this extension cord that leads up to the top of the desk. This has my PlayStation 4 plugged into it. That's where that gets power. And then this is my Apple Watch charger. I have another spot right here. That's where usually my iPhone charger goes, although sometimes I put it over by my bed. That's where it is right now. But it's usually sitting right here so that I can charge up while I'm doing some work. This top shelf is where I have a lot of the tools that I use. I've got things like spray paint, I've got a screwdriver back here, some scissors, WD-40, that's always important. This is lighter fluid for my Zippo. I've got medicine in case I'm not feeling too hot. A portable speaker. This is my brown box. Got a knife. This is my other watch. You've probably seen that before. Speed cream for my bearings on my skateboard. I've got my old big wheels for my skateboard. This is deodorant. And then just other various stuff that I'll use throughout the day. The top shelf is for stuff that I don't use that often, but if I need to grab it, it's there for a quick grab. I've got things like notebooks that I use for classes. These hold various papers. This is where I keep all of my books, my Hall Council President binder. This tin has various wires that I don't use that often, and this one has spare change that I'm going to end up taking to the bank and getting some cash from. I've got my plastic bags for the trash. I've got extra golf balls for when I go golfing. These are my slide gloves that I got for my skateboard, and then I've got some duct tape right here and some electrical tape on the inside for when I need to stick things to other things. This is my Generation 2 iPad mini. It has a very specific purpose. I don't use it that often. The only thing I really use it for is when I'm on the go doing work in a place that's not at my desk. I plug it into my laptop with a lightning cable, and I launch an app called Duet Display, and it turns this into a second monitor for that computer. That way I can still get the dual monitor status like I have set up on my desk, but I don't have to be at my desk to have it. And last but not least, I have the PS4 that sits right here on my desk. I'm not much of a gamer, so I don't really use it that often, so it kind of just sits here and collects dust, but every once in a while I do plug it in if I need to blow off some steam or something like that and just kind of relax for a little while.
We'll be right back.